Good evening and welcome to News Geelong on this coolest summer's evening as we head into our great nation's birthday, Australia Day, January 26 on Sunday, as we turn 226 following the first fleet landing at Port Jackson in 1788. It's red balloon time as Geelong lead the way using red balloons as a sign to recognise and congratulate all of our firefighters and emergency services personnel on their continued wonderful work throughout our communities in the most difficult of times, and in particular bushfires. From the sports arena, Alex Tigani will bring us all the latest from Avalon Speedway, Go Australia's Robbie Farr, and Geelong Division 1 pennant bowls battle between Belmont Blue and Highton, yes, second playing third in a real cutthroat game. And weather-wise, we'll keep you well informed on the expected weather conditions that lie ahead over the next 5 days in Geelong and at the Surf Coast. Winning a speedway event is a thrill to any driver, and Daniel Scott was no exception at Avalon during the week. As the man of speedway himself, the Lord James Shone, the first, reports.
Daniel, congratulations on a great drive. Mick Corley had it there early in the race, but you took it to him.
Yeah, it was a bit of lap traffic. We sort of, I got an Australian title next weekend. I didn't want to take any risks with the car being out in front. I was showing me nose on the lap car, but he wasn't giving me any room to go by. But I didn't want to run around the top and put the car in the wall. We just wanted to bring it home one piece. And yeah, he got lucky. He ran around the outside of me. But yeah, we're probably fierce competitors down here in Victoria. We run side by side most races, and yeah, it was a good run in the end.
When you got through to the race, were you worried about anyone coming from behind, or did you know you had control of it?
To be honest with you, once Mickey had sort of, dropped out, I was pretty confident we were going to win the race. But, once you get stuck in behind a lap car like that for a long time, you sort of know they've got to be there and you got to make a move sooner or later. I've got to start working on my lap traffic, so, yeah. Thank
you, Lord James. We always respect knowledge and age on News Geelong. The red balloon Facebook-driven phenomena has really taken off in and around Geelong. Ian Nichols has the story.
Red balloons are flying from homes, businesses and City Hall right here in Geelong this week as a token of appreciation to our hard-working fireys who've been on the job all through the summer and look like they're going to have a very long year ahead of them. So why not appreciate their work as we are here today with the Mayor of Geelong, Darren Lyons, and the portfolio holder for Community Services and Development, Kylie Fisher. Well, we are starting to become innovative now that Darren's at the helm.
Well, I think the social media is a big future for this Geelong, and being a 21st century smart city, leading the way in this charitable way and giving recognition to the hard emergency services working people. I mean, I think this is going to spread right across Australia. Firstly, Victoria and then Australia, and then, of course, the world. So, no, it's extremely important that we thank the firefighters that have worked so hard over the last couple of weeks under, incredibly bad conditions. And this is our way of saying a very big thank you with a big red balloon.
It reminds me of that old hit record back in the 80s. I think it was 99 Luft balloons. Is that correct?
Absolutely. That was a big German hit. That's right. Absolutely right.
Takes me back to my radio days.
Very good song.
But honestly, this is a great initiative, and I'm sure that when we have a word with our firefighters from the region, they'll just support what is a great initiative this is.
I'm sure they will too, and often our volunteers don't get the thanks they deserve, and these guys and girls absolutely deserve it.
Well, we're not sure how long these balloons will last in the sun of today, but they'll give it their best shot, I'm sure.
I'm sure they will. We'll try and get them out to our customer service centres as well. Get them right across Geelong and spread the thanks.
And we hope that our viewers also will join in the spirit of things.
Absolutely.
And display the red balloons as a token of their appreciation.
Absolutely, that's really important. All Geelong, get behind it, get your red balloons and get it out the front of your house.
So you've come from all over the region, and obviously you've been very busy of late, I would suggest.
Yeah, it's been quite busy, especially in the last week or two with that hot spell and with the lightning storms we had. There have been little patches all over, yeah.
Well, even on a day like today, maybe the temperature in the low 20s, still a danger period.
There's still a very real danger. Most of the state, 90% of the state, still dry as a crisp and ready to burn. It's just more a matter of the wind factor, and hopefully no one does anything careless or reckless to start. And worst case scenario, we get another lightning strike and unfortunately that starts something.
What about out on the Ballerine in Leopold Way? Have you had any dramas to deal with?
Oh, I'd probably direct that to Tracy. She's from that way.
It's just different sort of stuff, really. We have a lot of tourists and things down there, so we get the occasional MVA, and people often don't try to start stuff. It's accidental through barbecues and things like that. But we all help out, like even when it's not in our area. Like we've been out to Stiglitz and out to Avalon, and also it's a group effort.
Yeah, you do all help each other out. Well, it's a nice token of appreciation, do you feel?
It is, yeah. Especially I I'd heard of the idea of Red Balloon Week, and Paul and I have just come back from a deployment in South Australia. We've been over there relieving the CFS fireys for the last couple of days, and to see the locals, even though they're not from Victoria, but when we rocked up there on Sunday morning, ready for deployment, the locals pretty much all just lined the streets. They'd never ever before seen two strike teams of CFA tankers singing in the main street of Loxton, and everyone was waving. Everyone brought their children out. The local media sort of gave us a bit of a wrap up too, but yeah, the locals were really grateful that we were there relieving them.
Well, it's all well deserved because we know what a fantastic job you guys do over the summer and beyond. So let's hope there's not too much for you to worry about in the foreseeable future.
That works for all of us.
A bit of luck, it's quiet, but unfortunately I don't think it's going to be the way it's already shaping out to be, and yeah, with a bit of luck, we'll just see what happens. Maybe the weather might change on us and bring a lot of rain.
But the dry conditions still prevail, don't they?
Indeed, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, well done, and enjoy Red Balloon Week.
We will.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
At City Hall for the launch of Red Balloon Week, this is Ian Nichols for News Geelong.
Thank you, Ian. A great way of recognition from the community. The mayoral-driven provision of weekend free parking in the City of Geelong from January 1st this year through until March 31 is enjoying success. But we would like to remind our communities that while the free weekend parking is available at this time, the respective time limits still apply. And we ask that due diligence from the community is observed, and also our visitors. Look out for the footpath signage each time you park in the city on a weekend, Saturday and or Sunday, and enjoy your time in our great city of Geelong. As we go to a break, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and your favourite segments on YouTube each week. Return with more news after this.